garbage. Hang on.
Sir, are you aware you were going 40 miles an hour?
There's a 4 beat us there to the camera.
I'm on my lawnmower? Wait, am I getting a ticket?
No, I've just never seen anyone top 9 miles an hour on one of those bad boys. And mow their entire lawn in 30 seconds? What got into you?
Well, it did fuel up at Sunoco this morning.
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. We've been doing it for American racing for over 50 years. Fuel your best.
The 12, 18, 41, and 21 all stayed out.
Up the free
Hold on 1
pass
minute, guys.
by Mahindra. Race fans, don't forget to cheer for Chase Briscoe in the Mahindra Tractors number 14 car, and race into your local dealer for big savings on Mahindra, the official tractor of tough. 4 cars stayed out. Ryan Blaney back at the point. We'll explain when we come back from Phoenix Raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
All the tires that have come off the car so far look fine, but obviously we've not run that many laps. Okay.
MRN Classic Races.
Charging up my phone.
Did you find it?
Yeah, but now I gotta find the.
Welcome back to Phoenix. 4 cars stayed out. Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, Cole Custer, and Harrison Burton. Everybody else is on pit road. Chase Elliott, the first one off of pit road. Steve Post, is there a strategy underway?
You gave enough.
Yeah, Jeff, there is a strategy with this. They pitted on lap number 49, that last caution period. This stage of the race is 100.
All right, if you want to go when you get back here, the speed is P10 at the 48, 22, 3, and 19 lined up behind you. Leaders at 12. Like I said, first 4 stayed out.
They figured with a few laps to the end of that stage, with that pit stop on lap number 49, why not get out, get some track position at the front of the field, and see how they fare, knowing that everybody's...
9 green flag laps on the top 4 that stayed out.
I think this is indication that tire fall off, tire wear, or fall off, the speed fall off is not all that bad. Teams are willing to give up. What did they do? Probably 8 laps before they went back to green. So they're willing to give that up for that track position. We'll see how they fare, but I think it bodes well for the tire that Goodyear has brought to these teams here this week.
It's a good one, that's for sure. Goodyear always brings great tires to the racetrack, just like they do out on the streets. But we'll come to the line, and we'll get the one to go, and we'll begin our choose now. They go inside or outside lane.
Choosing right here, leader 12. Towards bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That means 5th place running Chase Elliott will go to the bottom. He'll happily take the inside of the second row.
So
40, you're outside. 48 line.
All right, guys, let's get it.
22 went out back up top. Leaders 12 towards bottom.
he lines up inside row 2, right behind Ryan Blaney. Blaney electing to start.
Taking the green with 1:16 to go in the stage. All cars will have to pit once for fuel. You can go ahead and turn your engine fan off. Make sure your front brake fans are off, and white and blue both on 1.
Go today and see all the ways.
Got it.
You simply go to geico.com to get a rate
Still a long way down here.
you could save.
Just a little bit of cloud cover now over top of the Phoenix Raceway. 77 degrees outside. Absolutely perfect. It is a sold out.
Main line to start and finish line.
It's in every.
Start here. 10:08.
Get ready to go. Under the green flag, state
5. Be ready.
In the
Ready. Green.
side in the
Outside 4. Still there. Now.
Burton, Chase Briscoe, who's going to fan out. They're going to stack them.
Still out top here. Still outside. 3 wide bottom.
Stop to reverse. DJ here in Vegas. Y'all check out. Shout out to him giving me a follow. I just seen that this morning.
Still 3 wide bottom. Still bottom.
in the...
Still 3 wide bottom.
Son-
48 lined up with you. Clear middle. 48 still in line. Outside 4.
As Blaney leads into 3.
Chase Briscoe will not give up the fight down at the bottom of the racetrack as Chase Elliott thinks about...
There, 4 just in.
That'll settle down to double wide out.
48 looking inside here by half.
And number 2.
Side by first spot in the
Outside 4.
Chase Elliott has it. Chase Briscoe wants it.
Listening to Kyle Larson's radio, guys.
Pushing the out.
About 1 back to the 21 now. 2 wide behind you.
Looks to his inside for the runner-up spot behind Elliott. Briscoe's under attack from, that's William Byron to the inside.
Line went.
Halfback 21 in line.
Tyler Reddick looking on. That's a good battle, although it's from second on back.
Ryan Blaney on older tires, still able to maintain the lead. So too is Kyle Busch in that second spot, filling his mirrors. Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, and now Tyler Reddick.
Good run for Tyler Reddick to the exit of turn number 2. William Byron to his right elbow as they go side by side for position number 5. Byron will hang on to it. Here's Reddick back to the bottom.
He'll easily go right down to the bottom of the racetrack, get some good air across the nose of that black, red, and white Chevrolet, and continue this tussle for position.
That is the fight for the 5th spot, and Reddick, who's known as a rim rider, has done a lot of his damage this afternoon on the bottom side. He draws up alongside William Byron, side by side for 5th.
Reddick and Byron, second time by side, and don't look now, but here comes Kevin Harvick just outside of the top 5, running in 7th, along with Cole Custer and Kyle Larson.
He's got his teammate right there, does Kevin Harvick, with Cole Custer, and so far, Alex Hayden, not a bad day for Stewart Haas Racing Fords, and they need a good day. Right now, I count 3 of their 4 Fords running inside the top 10.
With the highest being Chase Briscoe in 4th, Harvick is 7th, Cole Custer 8th, Eric Almirola,
Still 2 back, 22 in line.
all the way back in the 26th position right now. Just got caught up down on pit lane on that sequence there, but Almirola proved early on that he's got a pretty good fast Ford Mustang as well.
How important is a good race for this organization right here, where they know they've been good in the past? Man, they need a good day, don't they?
They really do. And with Eric Almirola, he's had a
Still there.
Two-
Getting a run here. To the green tight. All clear.
I'm NASCAR Cup Series driver. He announced that before the start of the season, but for Kevin Harvick, he's looking to get back to victory lane to break a long winless drought. Cole Custer hasn't won in a couple of years since he won at Kentucky Speed.
Clear by 4. 2 wide behind you. All in front of you. Nice and base. Keep in your barn.
This is a team that needs a good run as an organization, and right now, at least early on, they're having it.
And right now we are working lap number 76. Alex, Ryan Blaney out front. In fact, why don't we give you a quick look at the leaderboard brought to you by Root Insurance. Race fans, Root Insurance does car insurance differently. They're saving good drivers money.
When you say patient, at the bottom of 4 like that, you look really good.
Good drivers.
Ryan Blaney, the race leader. Kyle Busch goes 2nd. Chase Elliott is currently 3rd, with Chase Briscoe 4th, and Tyler Reddick is now up to 5th. William Byron drop kick to 6th. Kevin Harvick goes 7th. Kyle Larson is 8th, Joey Logano 9th, and Cole Custer is 10th.
Alex Bowman is 11th, Harrison Burton 12th, Austin Cindric 13th, Martin Truex Jr. 14th, Austin Dillon 15th, Denny Hamlin 16th, Ross Chastain 17th, 18th to Christopher Bell, and Kurt Busch 19th. Ty Dillon is 20th.
Running 21st is Todd Gilliland, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 22nd. Brad Keselowski goes 23rd with Chris Buescher 24th. Eric Almirola is 25th. Eric Jones 26th. Justin Haley is 27th. Bubba Wallace 28th. Daniel Suarez 29th, and AJ Allmendinger is 30th.
31st, Michael McDowell, followed by Landon Castle, Cody Ware 33rd, Garrett Smithley and BJ McLeod 34, 35. Corey LaJoie is 36, and that's a look at the leaderboard on lap 78 with Ryan Blaney out front.
They're trying to mix it up from
What is going on?
They are doing just that, Alex. On the back straightaway, Kyle Busch had the 2nd spot. Here comes Chase Elliott to his inside, and will take that position away.
All right, Blaney is gone, but there are about 7 cars all battling for 2nd. Chase Elliott has got it. There's a number trying to take him away.
I'll tell you what, once Chase Elliott gets about 10 laps into those tires, his car is a beast in turns 1 and 2 from the center up. He passes Kyle Busch easy. Chase Elliott now in that 2nd spot.
Kyle Busch back to 3rd, then they're side by side for the 4th spot. William Byron looking to the inside of Chase Briscoe, then it's Kevin Harvick, Tyler Reddick, and Kyle Larson.
That is a look at the top 8, all behind Ryan Blaney with 80 laps complete.
Race fans, you know that winning on the track is tough. So Mahindra Tractors is bringing all their toughness from fields across America to the field on race day. That's right. Look for Chase Briscoe in the all-new Mahindra Tractors number 14 car. So cheer for Chase. Ben Racing dealer for 0% interest, or to save thousands on Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing. Find your Mahindra dealer at MahindraUSA.com. On select models for a limited time only, go to whymahindra.com for more information.
Hi, I'm MRN lead pit reporter Steve Post. Go behind the scenes each week with me and championship-winning crew chief Todd Gordon for MRN Crew Call.
Yeah, I've been blessed with a lot of opportunities to work with great people and great drivers.
We'll talk to some of the biggest names working in the NASCAR garage stalls.
God, what?
Cliff, welcome back, Crew Call. As well as break down the upcoming races and the weekend's best pit strategies. You can download it.
Still 2 back, 22 in line.
Your podcast.
We're about 3 now.
Back at Phoenix Raceway, Ryan Blaney's lead grown to 2.2 seconds over Chase Elliott. Kyle Busch goes third. William Byron fourth. Chase Briscoe now rounds out the top 5. Phoenix Raceway, this is the Motor Racing Network.
Still 1 back in line.
I'm done. I lost this. It sucks because I can't do anything about it because... So you ripped that off?
Welcome you back to Phoenix Raceway as Ryan Blaney's
Still out there. Still, they're going to run back to you here.
Elliott is broken away for second. Jeff Striegel from third on back, though. It is up for grabs.
You've got 4, maybe 5 cars all working over in that third position. You've got William Byron who's got it. Kevin Harvick slowly but surely, Dan, climbing the leaderboard like we expect him to do here.
Nobody knows Phoenix Raceway better than Kevin Harvick. Slowly, methodically, he's been working his way up through the top 5, doing so on the high side. He turns 1 and 2. Right now, he's threatening to take away third spot from William Byron.
Was able to pass Kyle Busch just a lap or so ago to take over the... And closes to within 1 car length now with William Byron in turn 3.
Kevin Harvick now on the back bumper of Byron. Both of them go all the way up towards the outside retaining wall. Harvick sizing up Willie B right now.
He is closing in on Willie B again for that third position. Only about a car length separate those two. Good battle behind them between Tyler Reddick and Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch really beginning to fall backwards here the last couple of laps after losing that third spot to William Byron. Kevin Harvick has gone by. Now Tyler Reddick makes the pass to the inside for 5th.
And let's remind everybody that Kevin Harvick has won here before. Alex Hayden, as a matter of fact, he's won 9 times here before.
He is indeed, but he's currently on a
2 front fans on the back. Front fans on the back.
better way than in the desert.
Front fans here. Front fans.
His way around this place. Configuration they have for this track. Kevin Harvick can get to victory lane, but hey, is there a better place to end a dry spell than in the desert?
Boy, not
Still out there.
here for a long time.
Still there. Quarter.
Tour car
Tight.
in the
Out there.
Classic. This is his start, and he has made it pay off right now.
Still in line with you.
Blaney, Elliott, William Byron.
We're about 2.
Reddick has done, I guess, what Tyler Reddick has been doing of late, quietly running inside the top 10.
He has, and that is just a good driver, a good race team. Think all the way back to the Busch Light Clash in the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Tyler Reddick had the car to beat. He was driving away with it down on that quarter-mile short track before he had a mechanical issue to put him out of the race. Take it a step further, at the Auto Club Speedway of Southern California, he also had a great run going, led the majority of that race before he had a problem there as well.
Led 90 laps in all at one point. He looked like Ryan Blaney does here today, like he was just going to drive off and leave everybody. It didn't work out, though. He finished 24th. He did finish in the top 10 1 week ago in Las Vegas, talking about Tyler Reddick. But so far, in quick observation from you, Dan, I guess it's way too early, and we get it. We still have 228 laps to go. But there's a man among boys out there, and he's at the front of the field right now.
Ryan Blaney doing a remarkable job in front. Remember, he is on older tires on this run, but he's just very calm, very cool, nice even line. The car is so stable right now for Ryan Blaney. There's no tail sliding. There's no dancing of the front end of the machine. He's just having a great run right now. The car looks good. Ryan Blaney looks good. And that results in the huge lead that he's currently enjoying.
And a quick thought from you, Kyle Rickey, on those trying to give chase. Certainly there are some good ones out there like Chase, like William Byron, and like Kevin Harvick.
They certainly have their work to do right now, though. As Dan mentioned, Ryan Blaney's car looks smooth as silk. The driver calm, cool, collected behind the wheel as he threads through some of the back markers right now in the back straightaway, while continuing to lengthen that lead. Fortunately for those like Chase Elliott, William Byron, Kevin Harvick, there's at least a couple of opportunities to work on their cars before this race is all said and done.
Right now we are working lap number 94 of the Ruoff Mortgage 500 at Phoenix Raceway. Blaney leading, Blaney dominating early. Chase Elliott, William Byron, the teammates go 2-3. Kevin Harvick, having the best run of the season so far, goes fourth. Tyler Reddick.
Yeah, we drive in so deep, then stop pretty hard through the center to get turned back down.
Joey Logano and...
Yeah, there's just enough air getting off of our nose. Hard to pull it off.
President and CEO Mark Music, welcome to Phoenix, and hey, this is spectacular weather, spectacular event. Thank you for putting this on for us.
Thank you for having us. This has just been electric. It's been greater than we could have ever hoped for, and we've got a sellout crowd, so that's makes it even that much more exciting.
It really does. For the folks that don't know, I mean, everybody knows what a mortgage is for sure, but who is Ruoff Mortgage?
Folks across the country through either our retail channel or our consumer direct channel. But we've been in business since 1984. I have been the owner, along with my wife Sarah, since 2007, into 2007. So we've got about just a little shy of 1,100 team members. And basically we like to think of
Still there. All clear. One more here on the ball.
Folks achieve their home ownership goals. And we do
Still there. All clear.
as customer experience, but we also are hyper-focused on delivering a best-in-class experience for our almost 11.
It's not just the Ruoff Mortgage 500, which is an outstanding feat to be the entitled sponsor here for the NASCAR Cup Series, but we see you guys down there in Victory Lane as well. What is the partnership with Ruoff Mortgage and NASCAR like for you guys and your team members?
Well, it makes sense. We think of our organization as a family, and you know, it's been kind of deeply integrated into our culture, and I've been a big fan of NASCAR since the late 90s, and it is a big family, isn't it? And from
about 3 back to 14.
Folks that are passionate about the sport, and then to also see how they really connect and identify with the partners over the years that have been an important part of all of the NASCAR series.
It is tremendous as well. The overall dedication with NASCAR fans and their loyalty to every brand and every sponsor, that's got to be enticing, and it's certainly something I know you guys are looking forward to continuing to grow with.
Absolutely, and you know, the neat thing about our partnership, besides the
mentioned.
Back inside. We're behind you. 2 back.
She's. Oh,
So,
what the fuck?
Nicely.
14 rolling bottom.
You and your wife, successful endeavor. There's got to be a book in there somewhere on how you guys make this work. That's impressive for sure.
Well, we've got
is
great
bullshit.
That's always critical. But I would also add,
14 rolling calm.
we're
He's gonna be such an idiot to do it.
our customers and our team members in terms of helping us make that happen.
We're appreciative team as well. Thank you for not only your partnership with NASCAR, but for sponsoring today's NASCAR Cup Series race, the Ruoff Mortgage 500. Thanks so very much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. That is President and CEO Mark Music.
Best in class, Ruoff Mortgage, best in class right now, Ryan Blaney, but don't make that trophy plaque out just yet. Chase Elliott.
Listen, quit
right
saying
there.
dad. Oh, okay.
Yet. And I don't think we've seen the best of Tyler Reddick yet either. Kyle Larson still in this. Stay with us. 103 laps down. Everybody chasing Ryan Blaney.
Still out there.
For the bumper traffic, pretty win.
Still in line with you. Still in line. Clear about half. One slow up here.
Simplify the process while speeding up the time it takes to get clear to close.
All clear.
Can seem intimidating. Ruoff Mortgage will have you opening the door to your new home fast and stress-free. Visit ruoff.com to learn more.
Today on Hey Culligan, soft water, cleaner environment. What do you say, Greg?
Hey Culligan, are you saying if I have a Culligan high-efficiency water softener, I'm also helping the environment?
It sounds like you're saying it, Greg, and yes you are, because with the Culligan high-efficiency water softener, you'll use less detergent, soap, and harsh chemicals, and that's good for the planet.
Now you're saying it.
You bet I am, Greg. Soft water and a cleaner environment is already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test from a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Are you a Chevy fan? Because we're going to have a Ford Chevy battle shaping up here when we come back.
Pretty good. Just waiting for more time.
Ryan Blaney, 105 laps are complete. We've got 2:06 remaining from Phoenix Raceway. This is.
Yeah, I think our pace here is going to be okay now that we've got this clean air. So
it's another fucking game with no fucking energy cards. What the fuck is going on? Fuck you, dude.
you've done that. Doing good.
Or your favorite podcast platforms.
Slowly but surely, Chase Elliott is reeling in the race leader, Ryan Blaney. 5 car lengths, the difference between first and second. Then it's a good battle. Another.
We're definitely holding our own through 1 and 2, and then our 3 and 4 is where we're making a lot of time on the other guys. Keep doing what you're doing. The rhythm you have in 1 and 2 is effective just to hold your pace with them, and then you've had a really good 3 and 4.
In stage number 2, so why don't we follow up with a couple of these front runners, including Ryan Blaney, our race leader. This report from Pit Road is presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Steve Post, you're monitoring Ryan Blaney's radio.
And Ryan Blaney told us in our NASCAR Live pre-race show that you needed to be good on a long run because there's usually multiple long runs in this race. And monitoring Ryan's radio, he just about 3 laps ago said the car is starting to get just a little bit tight up off from turn number 2. That means the nose won't turn on the car. It slides up the racetrack, and that'll scrub off some speed, especially as they work their way onto the backstretch. So they're fairly happy with the race car. Earlier in this run, he also reported some kind of vibration in the steering, but he hasn't said anything since, and they haven't asked him.
Really good here, man. Keep doing it. 52 front, clear back 20 out back.
The scoring pile on, I see position. What's Kevin Harvick saying about his car?
Pretty pleased with the way the race car has been running. He's had a difficult time getting past William Byron in that third. He's trying to conserve these tires. They drop off so quickly for him. He's trying to conserve a little bit more here as they work their way through traffic. But the only thing he chimed the radio back about 10 laps ago and said, he said Lucy, which got the whole crew over here with a big old smile on their face. It's a little loose in the middle of the corner. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment for Kevin Harvick. A 9-time winner here at this racetrack. He's looking to make that double digits here this afternoon.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. You've got Steve Post and you've got Jason Toy. They've got it covered for you down on pit road. You've got Dan Hubbard and Kyle Rickey. They are watching it all unfold. My name is Jeff Striegel. I'm joined alongside by Alex Hayden. That battle for the lead is calmed down for just a minute. Chase had run down the race leader, and that, of course, is Ryan Blaney. But they continue to battle further back and in heavy traffic. William Byron and Kevin Harvick.
Here they come through the dog leg. William Byron and Kevin Harvick. Harvick's such a savvy driver as they get in and outside the traffic. He's losing touch with William Byron now by about 4 to 5 car lengths.
Kevin Harvick having to go to the inside of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. off of turn number 2. That's allowed William Byron to pull away at the front. Here's Chase Elliott within a car length of Blaney for the lead.
As they both work around Bubba Wallace, who's now a lap down, Blaney will clear him. Chase Elliott next to do so as they work their way through the dog leg.
Chase Elliott has simply been the class of the
178 here. Slow bottom.
Turns 1 and 2. It has paid dividends as he continues to chip away at the lead of
Bubba Wallace off of turn 2. Chase Elliott pulls up alongside Wallace and will hope to do the same.
Kind of like this race is going
Car
good.
If
you guys hear the race,
listening to Dan Hubbard and Kyle Rickey talk about our leaders, but they are in heavy-duty traffic as they make their way to 1.
The next victim for Ryan Blaney will be Brad. Keselowski moves over to driver's right, gives the leader plenty of racing room. Blaney will get by, as does now Chase Elliott. He's gotten by slower traffic as well.
A.J. Allmendinger just ahead of race leader Ryan Blaney, who was unable to clear Brad Keselowski. That allowed him to close back in from second.
He is only 3 car lengths behind race leader Ryan Blaney, who goes to the inside of Brad Keselowski.
Should have. Well, no. I think I'll be all right.
Keselowski put up a little bit of a fight.
Still there, quarter tight.
1 and 2. Chase Elliott now. Little Blaney.
Great run for Chase Elliott off of turn number 2 and up the back straightaway, but Brad Keselowski currently split the race leaders. Ryan Blaney, Elliott just 2 car lengths back in the runner-up spot.
All of this going on with 67 laps to go in.
Damn!
Get back.
Damn, son.
As Christopher Bell, a solo spin, lost himself at 2, spun up the back straightaway.
Minus 30. I think I'm pretty decent. Hang on.
For the 4th time.
Stay up high, spun around. Kept rolling 20s on the bottom 2, 3, and 4.
It's 10 seconds.
My break.
They quit! What?
Did your stopping power go away or just a longer pedal? Longer pedal, and I started getting a little...
Yeah, it's horrible.
This news update is brought to you by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. The best Coke ever. Try it today.
What do you guys think it's going to be?
Where
Heads
we
or tails,
stand
guys?
right now under our 4th caution flag, we've run 19 of the 119 laps under caution. 6 lead changes among 5 different drivers. Ryan Blaney is a total of 82. Chase Briscoe's led 19.
Last run was 50 green flag laps.
has led.
65 to go in this stage right now. Be a similar length run.
In stage number 2, 3 remain here at the Phoenix Raceway.
Sure, we have 30 seconds to tell you that drivers who switch to Progressive could save big. But then what? Well, there is a nice piece of stock music playing behind me that a talented composer...
Are you still +2 on your knob?
I went to +1 because I felt like I needed help early in the run on entry. But then there's the end, I started getting a little freehand.
Wow, almost overshadows the saving big when you switch to Progressive.
Oh, yeah.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
National Parts.
We are pitting for 4.
Recommend the best.
8 is pitted right.
Maximum.
Center of the corner there.
Here's a.
Right about your 17 away. You're in blue lanes.
Makes antifreeze and coolant. Now just $3.99 after mail-in rebate. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
Alright, pitting this time.
Auto Parts.
Lights now. It's going to be 4 tires both on the jack.
Is open, and the lead lap cars at 45 miles per hour will peel off the racetrack. We start our pit coverage with Jason Toy.
For him, he came in when pit road was closed. They made the
Let's get it. Let's get it.
As Alex Bowman's tire gets rolled away, they no adjustments, just air.
Right here, 4 tires going on the jack.
Pit road, steep post.
Chase Elliott is in, going to be 4 tires. Sunoco Racing Field still very happy with that race car. Kyle Larson, the car went just a little bit. Second pit box here.
I need to get.
William Byron and Kevin Harvick, your front 4. Ryan tight over the end of.
So it goes from a psychic Pokemon to. I don't get that.
His car had gone terrible in the loose conditions.
That makes no sense.
Pit stops, lap number 121 under caution.
And everybody on the lead lap was able to take advantage of that and get that routine. From Phoenix Raceway, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Oh, it's a good fire face.
Safety trucks down here getting trying to get it to hook up, or is that something else that we need to help you with?
Not to spin up. That time I just got a little too aggressive.
Okay, 10-4.
Working caution for the 4th.
Ooh, hurt me.
23 laps under the
Oh
caution
my God, I
flag.
need
And
a
with this
fucking.
caution, Brad Keselowski will receive the free pass. Presented by Mahindra. Please don't forget to cheer for Chase Briscoe in the Mahindra Tractor's number 14 car and race into your local dealer for big savings on Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough.
Well, good news for Brad, bad news for C. Bell. As you were pointing out during the break, he has actually been involved in a spin in every single race so far this year. Ended up 34th at Daytona, 36th at California, 10th, rallied back a week ago in Las Vegas. Probably they're working for.
And that's got to be a little bit frustrating. Christopher Bell, a driver from Oklahoma, just works. He knows how to have good car control and can wheel a race car of type out there. As a matter of fact, he's the first driver car Cup when he won and 22 lined behind leaders to 9. Yeah, Christopher Bell not having the start of the seasons that
27-year-old driver from Norman, Oklahoma, and he has just made one more stop why not? You might as well take advantage of it, get the car right. You're going to pick up at the tail. You've got work to do, but you still got to win. It'll be 188 when they come across the line right now. Chase Elliott, Blaney. Harvick has been in the top 5 now for the afternoon. Kyle Larson. Can we see? Oh, he's climbed. Point so far. We haven't seen him up and contending for the lead. We might
14 to your inside, 8 lined up right behind you, 1 out back.
I think Kyle Larson's going to have something to say about this when it's all said and done. Remember, he started at the back of the field today because they had
the green with 60 to go the stage. You can shut your engine fan off, make sure
But it's been methodical, slowly and surely. Yeah, he's passed cars. Yes, the pit crew's done a good job down to gain a spot or 2 on pit lane. So his team is about where they need to be, I would say, 124 laps into a 312.
Pace cars off, all the way down here.
So far for Chase Briscoe and Tyler Reddick and Ross Chastain. They go 6, 7, and 8 right now. But with the good, well, comes the bad. Any Martin Truex Jr., get back after it. We're ready to go. Back.
Still there.
Phoenix, Aaron.
Still in there.
SWAT.
Turn 1, Ross Chastain.
Still inside 4, still 3 wide top 8 in line with you.
Fuck out of here.
Led by Ryan. Still side by side.
Blaney on
Back now, looking. Still all clear.
Giving chase.
Well, Chase Elliott finally gets to the top spot, puts a little bit of breathing.
1 still high back, rolling bottom. Rolling top.
Up to the 3rd position.
Byron in 3rd, Kevin Harvick there in 4th, Kyle Larson up 5, single file. This time through turn 3, they're side by side for the 6th spot.
Chastain at the bottom and Tyler Reddick on the outside lane. That's going to stay wheel to wheel past the start-finish line. Good.
For that 6th. Turn 1, Tyler Reddick on that. Inside. Kevin Harvick now making a move to the outside off.
Outside lane off of turn number 2 gets a great run on William Byron up the back straightaway in a battle for 3rd. Harvick to the outside of position.
Look who's
not enough.
To the front, driving that number 4 Ford Mustang. Kevin Harvick working to the outside on William Byron.
Harvick mixing it up with the youngins. This is the struggle for the 3rd position. William Byron right at his left elbow, and now.
Spot just behind this side-by-side battle for 3rd, which will single out in turn 3. 3rd, Byron to 4th, Larson.
But now he feels a challenge.
For Ryan. Inside of Chase Elliott for the race lead off of turn 2, pulls within 1 car length but can't make the pass.
Boy, just a lap or 2 ago, it looked like Chase Elliott was going to drive away from Ryan Blaney. Not so fast, just a car length separating the top 2.
A little close, taking the lead away from Chase Elliott. It did not work this time. Elliott defends. Ryan Blaney.
Ryan Blaney utilizing that outside on within 1 car length of race leader Chase Elliott into turn 3. Elliott side.
Blaney in the resin, trying to get a little extra. 2 car lengths behind the race leader.
We'll see if Blaney can close the gap on the leader. Chase Elliott, he'll go to the high side trying to do that. Nothing doing for the moment. Kevin Harvick rides by himself in 3rd. 4th is William Byron. Great battle for 5th off the turn.
Comes Tyler Reddick to the inside of Kyle Larson. Larson top side, Reddick to the bottom. They are side by side for position number 5 with Larson getting the advantage by a half car.
Dane continued to do battle. Battles all the way around the racetrack, but Dan, it's hard not to look away from the lead.
It is because now Blaney right on. Chase Elliott contact almost made. Blaney is serious off of turn 2.
And for the first time since the restart, Ryan Blaney goes to the inside of the racetrack. Upside, they're side by side for the lead. Blaney inching out front.
Using the Roush 8. Again on lap 1.
By Ryan Blaney, now he drifts out wide, opens the door for Chase Elliott, who's trying to get the lead back. They race down the back straightaway.
Blaney back in the zone in the outside lane. Turn will pull away by about a car length or so from Chase Elliott in second.
And while all of that's been going on, Tyler Reddick and Kyle Larson lap after. Tyler on the inside, Kyle Larson on the outside.
That's the fight for 5th. Through the dog leg they go. They respect the yellow line of the apron. Raced it to the outside of it. Reddick gets a cleaner entry into the corner, but Kyle Larson keeps the RPMs up on that outside lane.
Lap after lap, side by side for this 5th. Outside, Tyler Reddick to the bottom, still that way in turn 3.
As Larson has the right side tires on the left. Can't quite clear Larson, so Larson will hang on to the position.
You get the impression that Reddick just did not want to back out of the throttle, however, it did not work. Larson was able to get around him, and Larson locks down the 5th position.
Larson will hang on to that spot for now. Back in the line in 6, further up, battle for second. Here comes Kevin Harvick closing in on Chase Elliott.
The battles do not go away, Alex Hayden, whether we're talking about the battle for the lead between Blaney and Elliott. Now we see Harvick climbing into it. Kyle Larson, like we said a few moments ago, he's not out of it. It doesn't matter where we look. There is a battle going on from first all the way through the field. Brand new race car has not disappointed.
It really hasn't. It has really been something I think NASCAR has been great at developing along with all the teams and the OEMs, or as we call them, the original equipment manufacturers. Ford, Chevrolet, and Toyota. Everybody in this sport's had a stake in trying to develop this race car, and I almost think that there was a bit of a blessing in disguise, if there's such a thing, when we were supposed to unveil this race car and put it on the track last year. Elected to bring it back 1 full year, which gave these teams and NASCAR, the sport in general, more opportunity to develop it, to test it, and to get it to where it's at right now, and I think it's really paid off.
It was great at Daytona. It was better at California. It was spectacular last week in Las Vegas. And the new car, not disappointing here today at the Phoenix Raceway. Ryan Blaney showing the way. He's back out front. Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, William Byron, Kyle Larson. That's your top 5.
You need more than speed to take home the checkered flag. The same goes for your internet. That's why Xfinity X5 is more than just fast. X5 delivers coverage, control, and security. Catch every lap with excellent coverage throughout your entire home. For family time. All on a network. Safe, secure, and private. Xfinity, proud premier partner of NASCAR. Visit Xfinity.com to learn more.
Looking to race? Must be purchased in advance online at racingelectronics.com. No walk-ups will be allowed. With a Racing Electronics scanner, pure uncensored communication from every... Don't forget to rent or race for important rental dates and to secure...
Denny Hamlin's number 1. He has drifted back in the field and stabilized around 15th. But is there a problem on board that number 11 FedEx Toyota? We'll find out. We'll take you downstairs in the pit area, in his pit area, in particular. Postman Blaney, Elliott, and Harvick. 141 complete, 171 to go from Phoenix Raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
bro. Enough, please. Thank you.
Season. No change in the top 5. Ryan Blaney out over Chase Elliott and growing that advantage now to 20.
Ooh, Bellflower.
15 back to William Byron, 5 more back to Kyle Larson. Spread out as we've seen this all afternoon. So Blaney showing the way. What about Denny Hamlin? Before the break, I said 15th. He's even lost 2 more.
17th. Race leader Steve Post. What's the issue right now with Denny Hamlin?
Well, Denny Hamlin has 2 issues. The issue with the car handling is it is just a handful out there, snapping loose on him and not able to have any speed at all. That's the handling of the when they came down pit road that last time on the pit stop, there was some issue with the fuel probe as well, and they are not sure they got enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage. Chris Gabehart told them they're close, and they're going to see what happens. Hope maybe for a caution that they can come down and top it off, but right now there's a couple of concerns with the handling of that car, and to lap 165, the end of this stage.
And I'm not. Good here. However, at the moment, there are no Toyotas running in the thru X is 11.
What are you two doing?
Denny Hamlin 17th. Christopher Bell documented his problem. He's back in 29th and 1 lap down. Bubba Wallace in a Toyota, 1 lap down, running 23rd. Running just inside.
Fucking Pokemon out of here. Get that trash out of here, bitch.
Well, that's a great question right now. As Vinny paraphrased, said the car is terrible. As you pointed out.
Silvio. Damn, everybody's fucking doing it.
In the race that you'd normally do at Phoenix Raceway. Won 7 races here since that took place, and Joe Gibbs Racing has won 4 of those 7 races, including this race 1 year ago with Martin Truex Jr. This is a team that knows how to set up race cars to get around this place. They know how to win here. All of their drivers are very... have a spin off turn 2 a little while ago. Problems of Denny Hamlin and quite frankly some of the other Toyotas right now out of the Gibbs stable just not showing the raw speed that we have become accustomed to seeing when we race here in the desert.
There's another thing that we know, and that is that those 4 cars were...
Damn!
We have a long way to go. Don't rally back before we put the checkers. I am Blaney showing the lead. Why don't we give you a look at the leaderboard presented by Blue Green Vacations. Blue Green Vacations, the official vacation ownership provider of Nascar. Vacation. With Blue Green, you can create a lifetime of memories at our collection of unique, locally inspired resorts and exclusive access to. So start your vacation journey.
Ryan Blaney is the race leader. Chase Briscoe is 8th, Austin Dillon 9th, and Joey Logano 10th.
Martin Truex Jr. goes 11th, right in front.
Remember to add front brake if you need to. It's about that time of the run.
14th, and Daniel Suarez. 16th, Chris Buescher. Denny Hamlin, Cole Custer, 18th, Kurt Busch.
Justin Haley 23rd and Austin Cindric 24th. AJ Allmendinger is 25th with Brad Keselowski, the last car on the lead lap. He is 26th. 27th is Bubba Wallace, 1 lap down. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is 28th. Christopher Bell 29th, and Michael McDowell 30th.
And 31st, Harrison.
Come on.
Castle 32nd, Cody Ware 33rd, Garrett Smithley 34th, 35th, BJ McLeod, Corey LaJoy went out on lap number 45. And he will
I've killed. What the fuck?
54 down, Ryan Blaney out front.
He is indeed by 1 full second over Chase Elliott, and then another 8, maybe 9 car lengths back to the third place runner.
It would be Kevin Harvick, who's just biding his time. Such a savvy driver. Won here so many times. He is not forcing the issue whatsoever as he makes his way to turn 3.
Harvick was going to close in and challenge Elliott for that runner-up spot, but that's not been the case, as there's about 5 or 6 car lengths between those two right now.
Kevin Harvick picked up his first win here at Phoenix back in 2006. He won his 9th, and yes, I did say his 9th win here at this level. That was back in 2018. From that point on, he just has not been the same Kevin Harvick here that you also talked about. And it almost seemed like it took Kevin right out of the equation here, but maybe not so much.
Itself is not different. It's just where the grandstands are. They used to line the entire front straightaway. Now they're all the way through turns 3 and 4. So finish line used to be over there on what is now the back stretch. It's just a unique layout, and it's just been flip-flopped as far as the aesthetics of it go. The track is still the same, but things like that can affect people because you get so used to different points on the racetrack and you use marks, whether it's where you get on the throttle coming off what used to be turn 4, where the grandstands start. Now the grandstands are gone. Your visual marks are gone and they're completely different. That can affect a driver, especially after they've had so much success at one particular racetrack.
Well, talking about success, and your race leader, Ryan Blaney, he has led 9 times more than 100 laps in an event. He's never won any of those. And here he is dominating. And oh, by the way, Blaney has just now led his 100th lap. Do you believe that he could go to victory lane today? I'd bank on it. I'd bet on it.
Yeah, I never bet on it because you never know. It's NASCAR Cup Series racing. I'll never really say, yeah, this is the guy. Right now, play out, and to take it a step further on the laps led category with Ryan Blaney, he's led more laps in today's race than he has the rest of the races this year combined, and he's led in every single one of those races. And oh, by the way, the Xfinity fastest lap of the race so far has been run by Ryan Blaney. He turned a lap at 130.738 miles per hour. Xfinity XFi, internet that's more than just fast. Xfinity, proud premier partner of NASCAR.
All right, let's do a little observation time. We'll bring in Dan and Kyle. Dan, when I look down at turns 1 and 2, it almost looks like I'm watching Darling. Continues to move closer and closer to the wall.
Yeah, that's a great point. If it's not there already, the front runners definitely using the high side here through turns 1 and 2. Very comfortable on that high side. And if I'm not wrong, the clock will tell me.
The 6 right here in front of the 20 right now.
Pull in that and helping out Chase Elliott just a little bit. I want to talk about again his experience here at Phoenix, playing for third right now. He knows there's a lot more racing to go. Challenge Chase Elliott for the second spot. Out of shape. He's taking his time. It's been a long time since he's enjoyed the view from this far up front. He's not going to throw it away on a silly mistake.
Kyle Rickey, you're up on top of the luxury boxes there at the entrance to turn 3. What do you think?
It all depends on wanting to run in the resin. Lanes 2.
Oh my God! They're not.
Run the bottom of the racetrack and make time up. Everybody a little higher on the racetrack. That's where Blaney runs right now. And as I say that, Chase Elliott makes a liar of me, goes right to the bottom of the racetrack, closes in on Ryan Blaney, the race leader.
As Blaney leads, 21 to go. Thank you, Kyle. 21 to go here in stage number 2. Blaney leading Elliott. Harvick at the top 3.
The stress race car drivers endure is unbelievable. That's why Blue Emu has delivered over 200 care kits to NASCAR drivers and teams. You'll be relieved to find Blue Emu at Walmart, Amazon, and nationwide retailers. You won't stink. The official pain relief cream of NASCAR and MRN.
For 75 years, Martinsville Speedway has been the short track in NASCAR. And it's also the place to see 3 nights of bumper-to-bumper, three-wide racing at one of NASCAR's oldest tracks. With trucks kicking off things on Thursday night, on Friday night, and the Cup Series on Saturday night. There are many reasons to get your tickets now at MartinsvilleSpeedway.com. The NASCAR at Martinsville Speedway, April 7th through the 9th. Get your tickets now at MartinsvilleSpeedway.com.
Everyone knows what it's like to hit a wall. Maybe not at 200 miles an hour, but definitely after working hard all day. You'll be relieved to buy Blue Emu at Walmart, Amazon, and nationwide retailers. It works fast, and you won't.
No change, top 5, Blaney, Elliott, Byron, Larson, 166 down. We're down to 18 to go. Next time by in stage 2. Still got a long way to go before we see the black and white checkered flag from Phoenix Raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR. 78 degrees. We've got some cloud cover here. Just a perfect day in the Valley of the Sun, just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. Avondale, Arizona, to be exact. The Phoenix Raceway now working 170. 142 remain. Ryan Blaney has led now. Chase Elliott.
Nice.
Call the race. Down in the trenches, listening to the radios, talking to the
That's bad deck.
Ryan Blaney is the winner. Minor adjustment to make it. Remember that last long run. He gave up a little bit right at the end when the car got tight. So they're going to watch this next 14 laps to see how the car goes. We also mentioned a little bit. Ryan said something about he just said possible vibration in the steering. Really sure what the challenge is there or what the issue is there. That's the story.
My balls and penis disappear. Yeah.
About Denny Hamlin and some of the things that he said about his race car and was very similar. Particularly the last run, it was very, very loose. It's worked on it a little bit. It's a little bit better this run. Still not where it needs to be, but he has climbed his way back to 11 spots. So you're good with Ryan. All right. Jason, what on your end? What's going on your end?
Well, boss man, I can tell you that pretty much every driver on the pit stop. We'll start off with a couple of guys that are kind of running okay. Joey Logano's been kind of stacking like here in that 10th position, saying it's loose. They're trying to figure out how to get it better on the longer runs. Also in there, Alex Bowman in that 12th spot. Same thing for him. Looking to make 2 more adjustments at least. That looks like a possibility of at least maybe 2 more pit stops here this afternoon. Guys that are
That's fun.
You're remaining consistently right there in that top 10. But we talked about Kevin Harvick. Harvick has been very happy. as Kevin's talking about, that he's been shifting more in turns 1 and 2 and not at all in 3 and 4. So far with that, he's been having the best runs coming off the corner.
All right, thank you, Jason. Thank you, Postman. We are now into the longest run under the green flag we have had all day. The previous was at 50 laps. We have now just run 50. Slowly but surely, that long run, Jason was just talking about it. That long run, that separation between a good short run and a good long run car, it would appear the longer we go, the better Chase Elliott is.
He is closing out Ryan Blaney. The deficit only 2 car lengths. Stage number 2. Valuable stage points are on the line as they race their way back into turns 3 and 4. They got Ricky Stenhouse Jr. right there.
Kevin Harvick by 3.5 seconds. William Byron back by over 4. Let's pick up that battle for the lead in front of Dan Hubbard.
Ryan Blaney had a moment just a few laps ago. He had to change his line at the last second in turns 1 and 2, trying to get around Christopher Bell. That has allowed Chase Elliott to close the race.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. right now between the 2 leaders, Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott. Elliott to the inside of Stenhouse, still within striking distance.
We've had a lot of Certainly, the clouds have parted. The sunshine is beating down. Ryan Blaney's lead stays at 3 car lengths.
3 car lengths into turn 1. Blaney had it crossed up, but he was able to get off the wall in that incident just a few laps ago. Chase Elliott continues his hot pursuit of Ryan Blaney.
Lane has good run off of turn 2 and onto the back straightaway. Still about 2 car lengths between himself and the race leader, Ryan Blaney.
Stage 1 is going to be on the line here in another 7 laps.
Trying about to fuck him.
And about a half a lane lower on the racetrack is Chase Elliott. Dan Ryan. And also to the outside lane.
They're going to race right there. It looked like Chase Elliott was going to gamble on which lane Ryan Blaney was going to take. Instead, he followed again, going after it.
Versus Chevrolet for the top spot at Phoenix in the closing laps of stage 2. They both ride the high side, getting within.
You stupid idiot.
Battle for the lead. Ryan Blaney has it. Chase Elliott wants it in 3.
And we'll pick that battle up in just a moment. Eric Almirola, the only
See how this works for you soon,
with
buddy.
3 consecutive top 10 finishes to start the season, just got into the wall coming off of turn number 2. The car's fine. He is running right now back in position number 12. So Eric Almirola 12th, but he did get the wall just a moment ago. Battle for the
They close in on Ty Dillon. It's still about a car length and a half. Elliott right to the bottom against the yellow line.
Oh my God. How the fuck were they able to do Swift Lunge? How is he able to do that?
The distance remains static at about 3 car lengths. They ride the high side. Again, Blaney will have to.
Hangs on to the top spot. Chase Elliott tracks up.
Fuck!
2 car lengths make that a 1 car length back as Elliott.
Van Newcastle dead ahead. Tyler dead ahead. Chase Elliott giving Ryan Blaney now all he can handle, just a car.
Time to pull the trigger as they enter into turn 1. He's not close enough to pull up a pass. Here's the lap traffic. Ryan Blaney has to roll out of the throttle because he's caught Ty Dillon.
Chase Elliott, meanwhile, goes to the bottom off of turn 2. Wide lap traffic side by side in front of turn number 3.
Ty Dillon trying to stay on the tail end of the lead lap. He's right in front of the leaders as they begin their final lap in stage number 2 here at Phoenix.
Dillon goes to driver's right, and here comes Ryan Blaney to the around Dillon. Chase Elliott to do the same.
Blaney had to split those lap cars, and now Chase Elliott will do the same. Ty Dillon. Elliott, another shot.
Bitch asshole. Take that fucking hit to your face.
Won't be enough.
Come on, I can't have that in my background. It'll cut my thing.
Top five across the line. Ross check. Austin and
Bitch! Get your fucking ass out of here! What? Why? Shaky from what? Well, we need to drink water.
learn more at your local dealer or at Culligan.com.
You coming to bed, hon?
Yep, honey, I'll be right there. Just gotta turn out the light.
Some things never change. Like your kids always leaving tiny toys on the floor for you to step on. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their cars.
Sweetie, I think I left the downstairs light.
Please don't make me go. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
MRN lead pit reporter Steve Post go behind the scenes each week with me and championship-winning crew for MRN Crew Call.
Yeah, I've been blessed with a lot of opportunities to work with great people.
We'll talk to some of the biggest names working in the NASCAR garage stalls. Cliff Daniels from Hendrick Motorsports. Hello. As well as break down the upcoming races and the weekend's best pit strategies. You can download MRN Crew Call each week wherever you get your podcasts.
Stage 2 is done. 12 of Ryan Blaney picking up his 21st stage win of his career, the first one of the season for Ryan. Everybody more than likely head to pit road when we come back from Phoenix Raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
So far.
Okay, where did you end up on your knob? Pit road is open. We are pitting. Where was your knob?
I ended at +3.
Okay, did that help at the end of the run? Good for 4 tires. You will be going on the jack. Here's the 4 boxes in front of yours.
Almirola, Martin Truex Jr., the first ones to hit their white line. Adjustment for them all. Also, just a check.
Oh well, I knew I was going to lose that one.
Car is just a little bit tight. Randall Burnett's going to make a minor adjustment. He was running 6th spot when he came into the pit area. William Byron is in, pretty happy with his car. Chase Elliott really happy with his race car over the long.
Hard, straight out. All clear.
Win the battle off from pit road. Looks like Elliott. Looks like maybe Kevin Harvick was behind him with Tyler Reddick in the 3rd spot coming off from pit road. Getting pit service here. Ryan Blaney reporting the car is just a little bit tight. overall on that run. So little bit of that down here on pit road. Denny Hamlin sits down here on pit road. They're still working. They've got a problem with that fuel probe on the car, and they wanted to make sure that they had every ounce of fuel in that car. Some kind of an issue. The fact that it might be down inside the fuel tank or the fuel filler, because they would just swap out the fuel can if that was that easy. But they're still working on a fueling issue for Denny Hamlin. Pit stops here, lap number.
That was the longest run of the day. Cars look fine.
2.
And Chase, after the pit stops, as Steve pointed out, is our new race leader.
With breaking news. Zero sugar.
See if we can win this one, guys.
Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any Coke fan, so make sure Jim. Jim. We're on the air.
Ooh, yes, this tastes like the best Coke ever to me. Your thoughts, Jen?
Well, can I have a sip?
Jen, we're in the middle of reporting the news.
I need to try it first.
Hi, this is Mike Bagley. Join me along with the cast and crew of the Motor Racing Network every Tuesday night for NASCAR Live. Hear exclusive interviews.
Whenever you're done racing, and when you can look back on what we accomplished, that's when you can really appreciate it.
The best moments from each of NASCAR's premier series.
It will be a victory by mere inches. McDowell wins the Daytona 500.
As well as break down the upcoming race weekend and more. It's every Tuesday night at 7 Eastern.
Walking you back to Phoenix Raceway as we still work under the caution flag. It is our 5th caution of the event. This one for the end of stage 1 by Ryan Blaney. For your chance to win a Blue Emu care kit, jump on Twitter to decide which driver or team needs relief most. Follow them on Twitter at Blue Emu1. From Phoenix Raceway, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Racing Network.
We welcome you back as we still work under the caution flag on a beautiful day here in Avondale, Arizona, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. So glad you can join us as we race the NASCAR Cup Series in the Ruoff Morgan.
This will be your choose.
Ball
14 lined up behind you. Leaders 9. Choosing this time.
Together, and you can join them as well in contributing to the relief efforts in Ukraine by donating to World Central Kitchen and help feed those in need. All of the 3 of the Team Penske stickers on the left rear corner of the race cars. If you want to learn more about how you can help and join Team Penske in helping out Ukraine and feeding those people who need the help most, simply go to the Team Penske Twitter page. There, scroll down and find it. It's easy to do.
Racetrack, the Racing Network, and that is paid to the race fans around the country. For those of you listening here at the stadium, or you're listening at home, wherever you. This sport is off to an amazing start in 2022, and the other
24 to your inside.
Because
one out back in the bottom. 3 lined up right behind you.
9
leader to stop.
You might want to get it
Taking the green with 118 to go in the race.
Is unlike
turn your engine fan off.
Obvious
Brake fans off to start.
All
white, blue on 1. All cars will have to pit once for fuel.
entire weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here at Phoenix.
Still a long way down here.
Racing. It is something to behold for sure. So get your ticket, come out and join us here at Phoenix Raceway in November, and find them on the web, and you can get your tickets and come join us here in person with us. The field's gotten the one to go. That means they're coming to the Geico restart zone. Switch to Geico today.
Good start.
You can save. It's easy to go to geico.com to get a rate quote.
5, be ready. Ready. Green. I'll roll. Still inside. Still there. Still inside 12. Still there.
Tyler Reck is going
Still inside here. 3 wide top.
headed to 1.
Chase Elliott has got the
Still top here. Still top.
Ready.
Going middle.
And
Still
top.
inside 12.
Side down the back straightaway.
Throwing top here.
Side lane, Tyler Reddick. Comes Kyle Larson.
Back. 2 wide behind you.
And Harvick, they're side by side. Up front, it's Tyler Reddick taking the top spot.
He will drive it in deep.
Still halfback 12 lane.
Yeah.
Still there. 1 back to the 4.
Here in Phoenix.
My name is Proto and I'm a whore.
Down low, Chase Elliott up high. They are absolutely door past the door panel. Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson.
To the inside lane. Elliott in the outside. Elliott to the point. Reddick in second. Blaney and Larson top 4.
26-year-old driver out of Corning, California. Front, Tyler Reddick goes second. Good battle, Dan. Back around the
Also, with a hornet's nest in about 5.
Bowman to his inside.
George Q. Long nights. That's what he sounds like, Fredo, guys, when he sings. Here you go. See?
Continue to race hard.
Kevin Hart from a poor restart. He now slots into that 4th position. Chase Briscoe and straddling the yellow line.
Rolling up there with him now.
And they knew me more.
Around to the outside and into the spot. Larson is side by side with Austin Dillon.
And all of the on back includes 2 cars from Trackhouse Racing. What a season, what a start they have had, Alex Hayden. This is just a really
Bitch! Carol Baskins, bitch! Carol fucking Baskins!
Daniel last year, more top 5s, more
Just killed me.
13 different organizations ready. Top 10 finish. That's only 3. Here they come now, racing for second, back into the corner. Reddick has it as they work on turn number 4. Ryan Blaney right there.
He looks to the inside, does Blaney. Reddick will snap the car back down to the bottom and say no.
Blaney will apply the pressure to Tyler Reddick through turns 1 and 2. Blaney goes inside the yellow line of the apron, wrestles or tries to wrestle. Second spot from Tyler Reddick.
For the second time today, Ryan Blaney once again on the rebound, up to 3rd, and
the guy that's 5th. I think he's been there all day long, Dan, and that's Kyle Larson.
And he
5th.
almost threw it away. The transition from the apron to the outside of the yellow line on the edge of turn 2, but he got it straightened out. Larson continues to challenge Kevin Harvick off turn 2.
distinct lines on the racetrack off of turn 2. Harvick to the
Fuck! You're a guest player, you can't even sign up. That's how your shit don't count.
Going into turn 3, he gave up 2 car lengths to the second place runner, Tyler Reddick.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't take much, I should say. Just a slight mistake, and it cost you about 1 to 2. Blaney throws it into turns 1 and 2, trying to drive alongside Tyler Reddick.
This battle for second, about 4 or 5 car lengths behind race leader Chase Elliott. Up the back straightaway. Reddick in second. Blaney in 3rd. Both close in on Elliott in 4.
In 4th is Kevin Harvick. In 5th is Kyle Larson. Then comes Chase Briscoe, Austin Dillon, and Ross Chastain.
Austin Dillon looking very racy through the dogleg, looking quick into turn 1. Trying to Chase Briscoe. Behind him is
Byron has faded a bit since the restart. At the front of the field, things beginning to tighten up among the top three. Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney running for the lead.
Here they are up off of turn number 4. Elliott by a car length over Reddick. Another car length back to Ryan Blaney as they chase each other into turn 1.
And Chase Elliott has been caught by Tyler Reddick and Ryan Blaney. Blaney looking the strongest through turns 1 and 2. Still not able to get around Reddick.
Reddick strong in the outside lane. Blaney using the inside of the racetrack to his advantage. Pulls up alongside Reddick for the second spot. Reddick strong topside, just a car length behind Chase Elliott.
3 cars in the lead here at Phoenix. Chase Elliott has it, riding right behind Tyler Reddick and Ryan Blaney.
You think the struggle for the second spot would allow Chase Elliott to pull away, but not so. They are keeping on a pace with the leader. This time, Ryan Blaney gets a nose out in front. He'll try to clear Reddick off the turn.
Second time by, still side by side for the runner-up spot. Tyler Reddick topside, hangs on to the position. Blaney back in the line in third.
He is going to run right up the race. Still another back to Kevin Harvick in 4th. And behind Harvick, another 5 to 6 car lengths to the 5th place runner, Kyle Larson. Great racing here, Jeff, with 106 laps to go in this one. Chase Elliott, when you look at his numbers, most popular driver. When you look at his wins, though, Chase Elliott has not won on an oval track since he won here at Phoenix in November of 2020. It's been that long since Chase Elliott has won a race in the Cup Series on an oval, not counting road courses. That's hard to believe.
Well, it is hard to believe, and you bring it up because the road course has been right in the forte for what Chase Elliott has been able to do behind the wheel. Right now, he is showing a lot of strength. He's out front over Tyler Reddick and Blaney. Chase Elliott has led 30 here, and he's about to lead his 31st lap. We are down now to 104 to go. The other thing I might bring up, and Kyle, Ricky, I'm going to let you weigh in on this one. Yes, we can race 2 wide here in the past. Yes, we've seen them race 3 wide here in the past. Nothing like what we are seeing them able to do here with the brand new car. You were calling it, you and Dan were calling it just a few laps ago, and I don't remember who it was, Kyle Larson and somebody. Maybe Tyler Reddick. Lap after lap after lap. They're that's just not something we're used to seeing here.
In the past, we have seen it with the old car on restarts, but only for 3 or 4, maybe 5 laps at a time. In this event here today, we've had laps or runs go 89 to 100 laps, and throughout the entire through the field. If it was calm at the front, we saw racing mid-pack, or toward the rear of the field, guys just trying to stay on the lead lap. But right now, things spread out just a bit, except for mid-pack. This new car racing very well in this raceway, and especially down here in turns 3 and 4. We've seen cars on the bottom. We talked about the broadcast. Plenty of options here at Phoenix Raceway for this new car and drivers to make moves on the racetrack.
And Steve Post covering the Tyler Reddick pit box all afternoon long, as you have for the better part of the season. It just never ceases to amaze. This young driver from California continues to shine no matter what type of racetrack we go to.
You're absolutely right, Alex. And when you look at this season, you think back at the Busch class, the Busch Light class that was, out at the LA Clash, the dominant car. When you look at the problems, and so they have good race cars, and him and Randall Burnett are really gelling now in their second season together, and they really have a good vibe and a lot of good momentum between them. So they've worked on the car some. It gets a little bit tight over the long run. The expectation, the feel of this race is it might be a long run to the finish here. We do have one more pit.
You guys ate up all that food that quick.
To get to the end of it. And so Randall Burnett made a minor adjustment.
You know what? There's nothing in that thing. Open this up. I know what I want. Can you eat fish sticks? Why? You're not allergic, you liar. Cook these.
Win, as the postman pointed out. By the way, how good are they today compared to what they've been like? Well, their best finish in the 4 previous starts. No
What?
better than 19th. They did that twice. Well,
Which
they're a
one?
lot better than that today.
If it's not that bad, wash it.
Richard
Sorry.
Childress Chevrolet. Right now, Tyler Reddick goes second to Chase Elliott.
Hey, Ray Mariozzi here. I don't know about you, but my the 8-inch tier does have sentimental value since my
Bitch, get your fucking ass out of here too, ho!
22 million of them, from seat covers to whole new seats. When I get there, I can go put the old one in the living room, right next to the minivan seats, or as we call it, the sectional. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Hi, I'm MRN lead pit reporter Steve Post. Go behind the scenes each week with me and championship-winning crew chief Todd Gordon for MRN Crew Call.
Yeah, I've been blessed with a lot of opportunities, great people and great drivers.
We'll talk to some of the biggest names working in the Crew Call, as well as break down the upcoming races and the weekend's best pit strategies. You can download MRN Crew Call each
95 Blaney, Kevin Harvick, and Kyle Larson. Nope. In the top 5. Dennis Briscoe, Ross Chastain, Austin Dillon, William Byron, and Alex Bowman. That is your top 10 from Phoenix Raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR. Slowly but surely now, we begin to wind them down closer and closer to lap 312. The schedule this afternoon at the Phoenix Raceway. Glad to have you on board, Motor Racing Network.
Hicks Jr. as he was spun and come to a stop. Same exact spot his Joe laps ago.
And
I don't really know.
half of the time
How different. You know, each line's a little different.
ends off turn.
Hang on, he's stuck.
Is used up.
First come. But to arrest.
Chase is running a pretty high line both ends.
Highest.
Whatever his car is able to, let him do that. I don't know if we could or not.
The Kyle Busch.
Yeah, when I try to hit it up, I feel confident. I get a little bit loose in. I think that's why I'm guarding my entry.
Shot from the racetrack.
Same with 3 a little bit, but I just don't really feel like I've got 3 or 4.
Right.
Dropping off that distance. Every run up to this point that had won out as being faster. This is really the first run that.
All right, guys. Sorry, I don't know why I keep hitting my mute button. This is a pretty good game. Ferry transfer. Whoa! How'd that bitch get that many goddamn? Oh hell no!
The problem is right now where the Jeff, because he's halfway down the backstretch. The entrance to pit road is behind them in turn number 3. They may have to drag that race car off to get it back to his pit box, and that can do something, let alone get it
box. If you're accurate, and I believe he would have to be dragged, and you know what? It's not going to make any difference. He has climbed out of that Toyota, and he will take the mandatory trip to the care center. But to your point, if he would have stayed in there thinking we saw the shot, and we didn't think it was going to be repairable, it would have been a mile plus.
That's the type of energy I can see.
All that for naught. Looks like Truex is the caution flag.
Race a year ago, finished second here in November, and he will finish well down in the
Fuck, can't do nothing.
35th out of 36 because Corey LaJoie is already being scored out of the race. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
Hey guys, George Reister here. As the sports night wraps up, tune in to Nightcap, weeknights 1 to 3 a.m. Nascar Sports Radio, Channel 82.
NASCAR Cup Series running the Rudolph Mortgage 500. Along with Jeff Striegel, I'm Alex Hill.
To me, an escape thing.
We're down on the pit lane area. We work under the caution flag for the 6th time today because of the crash with Martin Truex Jr.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Wait a minute. I've heard that. You know, Jeremy wrote to me. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more. Love Jeremy.
Has had this type on for years.
Yes.
You help save people money.
So wait, you're saying that actually does sound like something the J-Man would do.
Geico. 15 minutes could or more.
Mortgage process.
Oh, guys.
You're ready to move. You want to keep things moving. Start rough.
It'll start out first, the lap's good.
As fast as that. You can close quickly and settle in sooner. Visit Ruoff. Learn how you can. That's Ruoff. RUOFF.com.
That cleanup continuing. As a matter of fact, everybody elects to come in.
So Chase Elliott will indeed. Oh, and he's going to bring everybody on.
Adjustment once again. They say they got a little way too loose. He couldn't. Got stagnant right there in the middle of that run. Joey Logano's in 4 times. Also top it off with that Sunoco fuel. How about in front of you, Steve Post?
Tyler Reddick, the car is a little bit better. Obviously before, but I think Randall air pressure. Car up here at the front of pit road. We've got Kyle Larson in. Just needs better short run speed. He's good over the long run. Ryan Blaney still fighting a little bit of a condition where the car needs to turn better. Stop. He wins by about 15 car lengths. They're 3 wide after that. Looks like we have Chase Briscoe in the second spot. Ross Chastain and Kevin Harvick, your front 4 off from pit road. Pit stops here under caution. Lap 225. As this is 87 laps to the end, this is just inside the fuel window. So drivers will be told to save a little fuel should we make it to the end or make it to the end of this race.
Was that the final pit stop of the race? Time will tell. From Phoenix Raceway, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
on, guys.
And podcast platforms.
Wow. You got an auto win? That's fucked. Pretty funny. Good for you. But
As we continue to work under the caution flag here at Phoenix Raceway, there'll be 85 laps to go next time by, and Chase Elliott is the race leader after that round of pit stops.
Kevin Harvick came off of pit road in position number 2, then Briscoe, Ross Chastain, and Austin Dillon. That was the top 5 off of pit road. Getting down to it now, 85 to go. Why don't we take a minute and review the keys to winning today, presented by Progressive Insurance.
Sorry, guys,
You can
cleaning
save
my
big
vape pen
when you
battery
bundle
real quick.
your
It's not
auto,
working right.
home, motorcycle, RV, or boat. Visit Progressive.com to learn more. Alex Hayden, what are they?
And that was brought to us by NASCAR Hall of Famer Rusty Wallace in our NASCAR Live pre-race show. Rusty's keys to winning the race, number 1 was with this new race car. Be very careful going down on the flat apron after the start-finish line. The car can get upset. From Rusty Wallace, restarts will be tricky, and with the new car going into turn number 1, a smaller spoiler, bigger tires, the braking point might be a little different. I'd say everybody's done a nice job there funneling into the corner on the restarts. And Rusty Wallace's third progressive key to winning the race, pit road issues. They've been happening a lot. Teams need to clean it up and gain positions on pit road. Well, for, I would say, most cars today, they've done a nice job. But that being said, there's been quite a few pit road speeding penalties.
And somebody just got another. You were talking about the police standing by, busted Daniel Swan run, and still go to the tail. 1 to go. 83 laps remain when we put him back.
In front of the manager's kid. No, you weren't. I just watched you.
Now, let's go to the Care Center. Jason Tour.
Right there, you just came.
no, it's not.
Whatever, dude. I'm looking right
No, it's not.
Give my face mask, bro. All day, just getting really loose on longer runs. I was trying to manage that, and then all of a sudden, just wouldn't turn off at turn 2. So unfortunate for our Bass Pro Chef. All the guys, man, they really worked hard on this car all weekend, and we were gaining on it. Not where we wanted to be, we were gaining on it. So real shame for us.
All right, Martin Truex Jr. walking out of the Care Center.
MRN's brought to you by Mu Maximum Pain Relief. Official pain.
Get 80. Harvick right up the middle.
Chase Briscoe has got a nose out in front of Chase Elliott. There are 3 wide. Island will be Ross Chastain right there as well.
Ross Chastain in the out. Was side by side with William Byron for 3rd, but in turn 3, it is Chase Briscoe to the front of the field.
With Chase Elliott going 2nd. Ross Chastain. William Byron trying to hang on to 5th.
Chastain in that 4th spot, not being very patient at all, wants to get around Harvick. Harvick, however, able to put a gap between himself and Chastain.
I've got to get money to get another pack.
William Byron next in line. Joey Logano to his left elbow, side by side for position number 5. Austin Dillon. Also, Kyle Larson looking on.
And further back, they continue to run 3 and 4 wide. Let's pick up Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney. I think we've got Kyle Busch there as well.
Close quarter racing from Ryan Blaney on back again. Denny Hamlin doesn't know where to go. He has to back out of the front.
Ryan Blaney once again having to work his way through. Busch will pick up that spot past Denny Hamlin a lap ago. Now goes to work on Alex.
Before had to roll out of the throttle. Now he's on.
Dillon, and Austin Dillon is under attack from Kyle Larson. Larson using all of the apron. Now he just still trying to get around.
That battle just outside of the top 5 into the top. For the 4th spot, side by side, Ross Chastain to the outside.
cars further down the running order. Now, running outside of the top 10. In fact, right now he is 10th. Denny Hamlin back in 14th. So a number of the guys that have been so long now, Alex, have work to do.
They do indeed, as there's still 78 laps to go in today's race. But we really haven't seen anybody show that kind of speed where they can just drive up and around people at absolute will. There's cars that get up front that they can maintain the lead, they can maintain a top 5, but we haven't seen anybody, say, from 12th, 13th that can just drive up inside the top 5 just yet.
Is there an exception to that, though, Kyle Rickey? Could it be Ryan Blaney?
He has been one of those cars to watch all day. When he gets to the front, he can stay there. Unfortunately, he's had to come from the back of the field on 3 different occasions, and he's making his way back to the front right now, moving around the likes of Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman. So, yeah, Ryan Blaney can content Chase Elliott today, but unfortunately, he's been mired in traffic most of the
end of Phoenix Raceway, turns 1 and 2.
Pick them up from your hand. From your bench during your turn, you put a supporter card from your discard pile to the top of the deck.
Between these drivers, turns 1 and 2. And they've been
Let's get some money to get another pack, guys.
And they can find the line and work them. Chase Briscoe.
It looks good on there.
Kevin Harvick having a good time on that high line, so yeah.
I know.
Working very, very well with this track.
Lacking on everybody. I haven't been in your stream water shells.
He's just joining us. He was up there for a while. As a matter of fact, he has now led 27 laps. The big
Team 42, B42, and
42, although he is right now running 7th.
In the mornings and shit, so like, they're not big rates, but members of theirs keep rating.
Top 5.
I really need to get back in the swing of that shit, honestly. It's just, it's been hard with trying to, get a place for my girl and whatnot, and get everything situated, honestly.
And Logano, Ryan Blaney on the comeback trail again after a pit road snafu.
With everything down here.
Position number 6.
I'm still not out of the horse shit. I'm in a better place with it. But
going to that high side, he's making up a lot of ground, gotten around Byron.
There's a lot going on right now.
For Kyle Larson, that car's slow off of turn number 2. Looks like he is heading. Battle for second heats up once again in 4.
And that battle for second is Chase Elliott and Kevin Harvick. Long way to go for Kyle.
What is going on?
Come all the way around the pen. Elliott giving chase to Chase Briscoe. So
I don't even see anything.
And postman, here comes Kyle Larson. Heard what the issue.
That was weird.
And I quickly moved over to the radio, but I did not hear anything. Thru goes under the hood, and it sounds a little bit rough with the engine under the hood, whether it's a problem with the spark plug wire. They quickly look around the side of the car to see if there's something missing, something amiss on the engine of the car. So they are working under the hood of the Valvoline Chevy Camaro. And right now, reporting to Cliff Daniels, is one of the crew members. They're going to put the hood down, and we'll see what the assessment is. But some kind of problem under the hood of the engine for Kyle Larson.
Look at those shoes.
I gotta be very good. Like Cottonmouth Kings, because of the street team shit, I got the rights to play their shit. Tom McDonald,
right there.
Rights to everybody.
And Corey LaJoy as drivers that will be out of the race. Bubba Wallace just leaving pit road as well. Bubba came in. They made a full-time change on his Root Insurance Toyota. So Bubba Wallace, he is further down the running order. He is running in 30th position right now. He's been a lap down almost the entire day. Been a rough day for Bubba Wallace.
69 to go. Next time by now for the race leader, Chase Briscoe. What would this do to his career? Briscoe. Racing, Chase Briscoe. We know he has talent. Everybody knows he's got talent. A victory today would just prove it all to everybody.
Well, and it's got to be a big sigh of relief as well because they come on board.
Gabriel,
they have
that's not.
Tractors jumping on board as the sponsor, full sponsorship for that race team. That can let a driver settle in. to go to the racetrack and try to get checkered flags. Over Chase Elliott with 68 laps to go.
The stress race car drivers endure is unbelievable. That's why Blue Emu has delivered over 200 care kits to NASCAR drivers and teams. You'll be relieved to find Blue Emu at Walmart, Amazon, and nationwide retailers. Blue Emu, it works for car and MRN.
Often is where camping takes center stage. Campgrounds that go all in on good times with an energy that fuels a whole weekend of grilling, playing, singing, and racing. There's nothing else like it. And there's everything. It's camping like you've never experienced before. Book your NASCAR camping experience at NASCAR.com.
Catbat 07.
Everyone knows what it's like to hit a wall. Maybe not at 200 miles an hour, but definitely working hard all day. Find Blue Emu at Walmart, Amazon, and nationwide retailers. Blue Emu, it works fast.
You have no opponent to you.
NASCAR and the Motor Racing Network.
Chase Briscoe's lead is at 0.9 of a second over second place Chase Elliott. Full of Kevin Harvick, who is third. Ross Chastain goes fourth, and Ryan Blaney rounds out the top 5. 65
Whoa!
to go here.
Yeah, don't touch it yet. It's not ready.
Well, Kyle, obviously not the place you want to end up today. What happened out there? Was involved with shifting or anything else?
I don't know. Yeah, I just broke a valve spring, I guess, so I'm not sure. I'm sure shifting doesn't help, but everybody out there is shifting. So, yeah, everybody at Hendrick builds great engines, and I'm sure they'll address it. I know they've already been addressing the issue that it seems like we've had here with some of the engines the last few weeks. So, we got the smartest bunch of people that there is in the sport, so they'll go to work and get the reliability even better. But our Valvoline Chevy was pretty good today. I thought we were fourth to fifth place car, and was hoping we were going to finish a little bit better than that, but today got cut short.
Could you run anywhere, especially even the apron that folks like to use?
A little bit less. It was more aggressive. But it felt like normal Phoenix.
Kyle Larson, obviously dejected back here in the garage.
And right now he will be scored in position number 34. 62 to go. Briscoe, Elliott, Harvick, Chastain, Ryan Blaney. That is your top 5 raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Classic Races.
Chase Briscoe trying to do something at this level that he has never done before, and that would be to take himself and that team to victory lane. Raceway to go Briscoe out front, and I can imagine in the ears. Now, it's probably simple to them, but Briscoe is hearing you're 10 up over Chase Elliott, you're 15 up over Kevin Harvick. You talk about two hard chargers lining up at the back bumper. You got Elliott and Harvick you're trying to beat.
Yeah, impressive. It really is. Chase Briscoe, and he's just a wonderful story to get to where he's at as a race car driver, achieving this, driving for his idol, Tony Stewart. Steve Post, Chase Briscoe, he's done a lot of different racing and a lot of different race cars, and he's at the pinnacle right now and trying to break through.
He has come up the old school way. As a matter of fact, speaking of old school, his father, Kevin Briscoe, was a USAC sprint car driver and had one of the big superstars in the sport, but always knew he was there, picked up up his fair share of wins, and young Chase, all he wanted to do was race. And the youngster, he came up through and he worked his way through the midget ranks, through the sprint car ranks, and got an opportunity with the Ford development program where he had a chance to move into not only Brad Keselowski's Truck Series team that he had a few years.
Yeah, we're done.
Opportunity, kept shot. Went and raced every time they wanted him to go test something. Opened his own sprint car team that he runs and will run a little bit this year, and he just put his head down, kept his mouth shut, and just kept digging and scratching and clawing. He got the call from his idol, Tony Stewart, to drive the 14 car. He did that, was paired up with Johnny Klossmeyer last year. That's another team, like we talked about with Randall Burnett and Tyler Reddick, that are in their second year, and they are really starting.
Coming back 55 to go. One more time, Phil. Up ahead.
Run down at this.
5 to go this time.
Oh, he's trying to get that. Chase Briscoe, he's moved all of his friends.
26 on tires, 55 to go.
Hey, we'll see if he can.
Okay, well then find something to pull him out with, some big durka. You know, hold on.
And right now he has a 5-car length advantage over Chase Elliott. Then comes Kevin Harvick. Then comes Ross Chastain, and very quickly showing up again inside the top 5.
Ross Chastain is just.
Those laps. The next best is running 30-35.
Loves to have too.
Go for it.
Good idea how the race car is and what it needs. Ross Chastain, the water farmer or watermelon by Wheeler, race car driver on the weekend, trying to make everybody in Southwest Florida proud. Sits in the top 5 in position number 4, having another outstanding day.
And then lap leader, that would be Ryan Blaney. He's led more laps than anybody today, but right now he is. William Byron is 7th. Tyler Reddick just got by William Byron, moved Reddick to 7th. William Byron back to 8th. Austin Dillon 9th, and Alex Bowman is 10th. 11th right now, Kurt Busch. Followed by Eric Almirola, Kyle Busch. Cole Custer is 14th, and Denny Hamlin 15th. Followed by Eric Jones, Chris Buescher, Daniel Suarez, Todd Gilliland, Ty Dillon. That's a look at your top 20.
The rest of the running order as we run right now, Justin Haley's 21st, A.J. Allmendinger's 22nd, and the last car on the lead lap. Austin Cindric's had a rough day. Third, Brad Keselowski a lap down in 24th. Christopher Bell is 25th. Stenhouse Jr. is 27th. Harrison Burton is 28th. Bubba Wallace is 29th. Landon Castle 30th. 31st is Cody Ware. 32nd is B.J. McLeod. Garrett Smithley, the last car running, is 33rd. Kyle Larson, Trench Jr.
And we've got a battle for the lead off turn.
2 lappers up in front of the 4.
He's Elliott down in turn 3.
He's about 3 car lengths off the back bumper. Ford Mustang with Mahindra tractors on board. That's the leader of Chase Briscoe. That green and
right in front of him, 2 of them.
Lake Camaro's Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott enjoying a lot more forward bite than Chase Briscoe has got. After only 2.5 Briscoe so far still in the lead.
Briscoe got slowed a couple laps.
Outside. Bumper.
Chase Elliott to close in, but now Briscoe pulls away once again.
And Dan Hubbard, what was it, a lap or 2 ago?
Lapper right there ahead.
To the inside of that Ford Mustang.
It was very, very close, and I'm sure Elliott knew he had a shot, but now that we've got open racetrack, Briscoe's got the lead, but he still hasn't shaken loose of Chase Elliott.
What was a car length a lap ago? He's been able to open it up to about 2 or 3.
Outside, clear.
Talking about race leader Chase Briscoe over Chase Elliott.
Both of them go up in the resin through turns 3 and 4. That's that compound put down there to get them a little extra grip. The deficit stays the same.
Turns 1 and 2, the line is getting wider and wider, not only for the front runners, but for the entire field. They flirt with the wall on here. It's pursuit of Chase Briscoe.
Elliott's lane swings out a little wider at the exit of turn number 2. Closes in on Chase Briscoe. Still about 2 car lengths between those top 2.
47 to go here in Phoenix. Don't go anywhere. Briscoe, Elliott, Harvick, Chastain, Blaney. This is far.
Drivers, we get it. There are too many car insurance apps. We're Root, and we do car insurance differently. Our app lets us give you smarter rates based on how you actually drive, not things like your job. What you are on paper has little to do with who you are behind the wheel. That makes us pretty different than the guys with the mascots. Over 1.2 million drivers insured. Download the app today. Disclaimers may apply. See Root.com for details. But at Root, we don't need a mascot to save you money.
35 on tires, 46 to go.
Lucky and very good.
10-4.
Our Coca-Cola iRacing Series champion scored his 12th career victory by
Lapperton up, 35 on tires, 46 to go.
Eastern for round number 3 at the Atlanta Motor Speedway on eNASCAR.com. This Coca-Cola eNASCAR iRacing update is brought to you by Coca-Cola. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious is Coke Zero Sugar, the best Coke ever. Try it today.
Is back on. Chase Briscoe. Separation, just a couple of car lengths. Briscoe continuing to lead.
All clear.
Down, 44 to go. Briscoe. Chastain, 3-4. And Ryan Blaney right now from Phoenix Raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Saturday on MAV TV.
Chase giving chase to Chase. Chase Briscoe out front. Chase Elliott right behind. 2 car lengths of separation. Dan, Chase Elliott will not.
Slow 77 in front.
That's when Elliott can get close, and now the gap is only a car length. They both go to the high side as Elliott is complaining about a tight condition. He's still in hot pursuit of the leader, Briscoe.
And Dan mentioned traffic. Austin Cindric, Brad Keselowski, Harrison Burton, just some of the lap cars just in front of the race leader, Chase Briscoe in turn 4.
With 40 laps to go here this afternoon in the Ruoff Mortgage 500.
Still there. Bumper clear.
For the moment, Chase Elliott content to shadow Chase Briscoe through turns 1 and 2. Identical lines against the wall, off the corner and down the back straightaway.
As close as it has been in about 10 laps or so, about a car length between the race leaders. Chase Briscoe leads into turn 3, but here comes Chase Elliott to the outside.
He just will not let go. He will not let up. Briscoe right there. He looks in the rear view mirror, and here he comes. Chase Elliott looking down to the inside.
Harrison Burton up in the front. Harrison Burton will go down to the bottom of the race. But again, Briscoe backs out of the throttle, and Elliott got to the bumper of Briscoe.
And Harrison Burton will keep that car to the bottom of the racetrack and allow the leaders plenty of Brad Keselowski, the next car to go a lap down.
Keselowski already 1 down. He's in jeopardy of falling a 2nd lap down.
Slow 21, 5 up in front of the 4.
Them in traffic.
This time around, Chase Briscoe able to keep Chase Elliott at arm's length. Different lines this time. Elliott goes way down to the bottom. Briscoe up high with serious traffic.
Briscoe keeping it wound up in the outside lane, maintains
45 on tires, 37 to go this time.
Cindric in the
fourth. Going to move over at this particular
45 on
line with the lap car of Brad Keselowski to his inside. Briscoe
He's
goes to
ignorant.
the outside, maintaining the lead.
Keselowski will fall a second lap. Who also
Slow 6, 10 up.
on his
And on the 2 on the bottom.
The hill and into turn 1. Cindric will ride it down low. Briscoe gets by, but boy, Elliott is right there looking to his inside.
Great race for the lead off of turn number 2. Chase Briscoe to the point. Chase Elliott right there in second with Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the next car to be lapped.
Well, pick out your favorite. Are you a Ford fan or are you a Chevrolet fan? You got a great battle at the front of the field. Briscoe in the Ford, Elliott in the Chevrolet.
Lappers are side by side right in front of you.
They've got to get around the machine of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Briscoe in the top spot, Chase Elliott in second.
And then Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will give way to the bottom of the racetrack. Leaders go to the outside, and it's still Briscoe.
Still there. Clear.
Elliott a little wider in turn 3.
still more lap cars on the horizon.
Bunch of lap traffic up here. Next one's the 6. He should stay low here.
Yeah.
Continue on.
A slight bobble, a slight mistake. That may be all Chase Elliott needs to wrestle the lead away
What?
from Chase Briscoe. They've cleared the traffic, and Briscoe and Elliott
I know.
the tail off the turn, headed to turn 3.
Still there.
My camera, I don't know. What up, Chunks?
And this is
Still down there.
He's
I'm playing Pokemon.
this late in the race, down to 30.
Inside.
I'll be gone. I gotta go to Indo for business.
Elliott just will not go away.
And this time off of turn number 2, a bit of a gap develops between the top 2. Chase Briscoe
Still there.
last time.
What up, Chunks?
Into turn number 3.
I gotta go deliver, dog.
Flag run of the day. Chase Elliott 3 car lengths behind is all well with the handling of Chase Elliott's race car.
I can't hear you. Hold on. Oh, here's the engine race. What?
The course of long runs, but he's reported a couple times now that the car is a little tighter on this run, meaning the nose.
He's not in here.
That'll scrub off some speed, and that'll scrub off some rubber on the front tires of that one. So I don't think he's all that happy with the car to go to battle with, but he's going to chase Briscoe.
Talking about
As soon as
Elliott, they have pulled away a bit from Harvick and Chastain.
I have to see what's going on. You have to hit me up. I have to get Melanie here in a little bit, like 20 minutes.
Austin Dillon, William Byron, and Alex Bowman. That's your top 10. 30 to go. Next time by Alex Hayden.
That's 52 on tires, 30 to go this time. Plenty good on gas, not an issue.
Austin Haley's car
52 on tires, 30 to go.
in the lead lap. Be any longer, he's going to go a lap down with the race leader. So
I don't know.
Chase
Oh, man.
Briscoe and Chase Elliott,
You know?
both of them are catching.
He left.
It seems like
He left as soon as I came on cam.
wrong spots.
I told you, bro.
I think that depends where it is and who you are. I would say so far, the traffic has been...
That's his fault, man. He unfriended me and everything, so that's fine with me. I don't got time to waste on people like that.
Relay to him on the that we're really good on fuel there, please.
Briscoe, able to pull it out just a little bit more over Chase Elliott, and when that traffic hits, as it is
You know,
about to over
it's no disrespect, you know.
The only reason I I don't know if that's because of
I'll probably be home. How many more laps is it? I'll probably be home back home by 4:50.
Couple slow ones on the bottom.
Fuck! I lost. I lost.
Place car, he rides right behind Kevin Harvick. Those two closing in on the leaders with
Clear. Another one.
New message.
What up?
Clear.
And you dated her in college, or maybe you were just in the same class. Anyway, I heard you bought a boat, my man. Let's hit the water. Oh, and Heather told me you always liked snacks and stuff, so I could totally bring some chips.
When you get a boat.
Damn, dude. They won't even let me play these EX cards. This is
And get
bullshit.
coverage today for as little as $100.
Spin. Got one low halfway down the back. Caution though.
Like you.
Sitting low up against the wall.
You want a Blaziken?
The 1993 NASCAR Cup Series season was one like
cloud on the restart, really bad up top, just like it has.
That's the name of the Pokemon.
Stay tight the whole run.
Tragedy, the original motor racing.
Copy on the tight there. That's 55 on tire.
Did you do the thing today? I got done with mine already, the event.
20 to go.
And so much more. Available on MRN.com.
Community Day is going on right now. Sand shrew. I caught like 3 fucking shiny sand shrews. Alohans.
Back at Phoenix Raceway, we're under the caution flag for the 7th time for a problem in front of Kyle Rickey.
Yeah, single car crash.
Well, that's the new one.
Number 2, Eric Jones' car broke loose.
We're going to try to help your short run speed in your turn here.
Damn, not bad.
But the car spun around.
Yeah, it's just like the front flat. Like it just platform and the tires turn left, but
I like the trading card game. It's pretty good because these are where these guys go from here. They can go into the real game to win money.
Coming up from Phoenix Raceway, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Yeah, Proto Matrix. If you're good enough like me, you're trash. I challenge you to a Pokemon card. Say hello. Alright, Queen. Hold on, Queen, my girl. This is a King's twin. This is my girl.
Short jump, fellas. Second gear, 1 red.
Go to the left of those barrels. I think you'll miss it though.
Yep.
Little debris to the left.
You guys just woke up from your naps? What happened? Did you play with your weenie too much?
Out, 10 away.
Pit road is open and
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 tires. Remember your wheel.
It's all right, man. I got to watch him win here in Vegas, you know. It was sweet.
2 left side, Goodyear Eagles go on. Sunoco fuel in. Kevin Harvick down.
Get my bowls ready. I gotta write something up.
Mustang left. It looked like a pretty good pit stop for Chase Briscoe as he works his way back up onto this.
1 red now.
Running. He's in the first pit box. The race off from pit road. The money stop.
Line now, boy.
Pit road. Kevin Harvick, his teammate. Ross Chastain, the 3rd car out.
P3 there, boy. Nice work.
What was that noise?
But that's what it boils down to. If you remember last fall, it was a late race pit stop. 30 laps to go. Kyle Larson's crew won the battle off from pit road. Kyle Larson won the race. And, well, Chase Briscoe, his team gets
what
the
guy?
job done.
Mind your
Stewart Haas
business.
Racing. He's going to lead us.
So we'll be choosing from 3rd. Same scenario we had last time.
On that exchange, and that will cost him.
If it turns, I can.
Mind your business,
I feel
girls, and
safe
get up
up
here.
top, but it just has plowed all day, so I mean, they're all better than me on that first corner.
Damn.
Move up in the running.
Damn, bro.
I know how much you like to talk about the athletes down on.
I got the pressures up on both sides a little bit. Kind of got a little bit extra in the right rear here. Hoping it turns and fires off better. We've been better on a longer run, I think, because our pressures were a little lower. So we should have a little more giddy up here and a little more turn.
No, bro, he just bounced your head off the wall right here.
Cars. And if you don't think it means something to them to bust off a stop, all you had to do is look at Chase Briscoe's crew.
Matrix TV. Live on Proto Matrix TV.
And then they have their pit box in the middle of the turn, if you will, between turns 3 and 4. So they had to wait an extra 5-6 seconds before his driver or
everybody's going to be more aggressive on this restart than they've been all day. I would expect 2/3 of the field to probably be on the apron. I think last time we were a little bit more vulnerable up top. I'm favoring bottom.
These pit crew members, athletes, they've been professional athletes, Division I college athletes. They take off great pit stops.
What do you think?
Alex,
I don't
know that when they do the stop. You're 100% correct. Chase Briscoe's crew did not know that he won the battle to the line.
You got the 12, 8, 9 directly behind you.
They had a really good stop. Then they processed the fact that they were ahead of Kevin Harvick. And then they watched the screens, and they saw that they won the battle off from pit road. And at that point, it was chest bump for everybody. It is one of the great aspects of NASCAR.
Well, yeah, a lot of it will be just that initial launch, trying to use as much apron as possible.
And
yeah, I forgot the 9 brake checked us. Brake tested us coming into the box last time. So
yeah, Trinity,
I was slow up the line.
Graham is coming up next.
Yeah, 10-4.
You know, and I was just going to take you there, Postman. Alex, I would imagine that the radio communication back to Chase Briscoe from the crew, from the spotter was simple. We've done our job.
One to go.
A great job to get it up.
I'd imagine the 14 might take bottom, honestly.
Come here and tell us what happened
It
now.
is all up to you in your hands.
Yeah.
Harvick, Chastain, Blaney not out of it, Reddick, Elliott, Logano.
These are the types of things these big-time professional race car drivers live for. Give me the ball. That's the old adage as an athlete. I want the ball when it matters, and right now the ball is in the court of these drivers at the front of the field. Chase Briscoe, Kevin Harvick, Ross Chastain stalking his first career win. Ryan Blaney's back in the ball. Chase Elliott as well. This is the opportunity that you can say, now is the time, let me go get it, as they've gotten the 1 to go and the all-important choose.
And Briscoe electing to
12 and 9 up there behind the 4, 8, 3 in your mirror.
Row 2 is going to see Ryan Blaney back in it. He'll tuck in behind Kevin Harvick outside of row 2. Dan Hubbard, any thoughts what it's going to look like coming towards you?
I tell you what an incredible dynamic we've got even on the front row. Chase Briscoe looking for his first Cup Series win. And he's
damn it, that's why I want to move my stream. That's why I want to move my fucking stream over there to the window, bro.
We're better off being the aggressor.
Very fast Ryan Blaney and Ross Chastain, who's had a
10-4. 8 in your mirror.
You know what?
20 to go when you get it.
You know what? Give me a minute.
With
everything reset.
Give me a second, I meant.
When Harvick riding a 46-race winless drought.
I do have a win, bro. I have a 6-foot fucking long charging cord.
Or to
I'm with you, right on you.
Bingo!
Stayed up. 2 outside. That 14 on you tight. 2 outside.
little too late.
Still 2 outside. Now just the 14 even. That 4 is going to roll to your quarter outside. 4 lined up with the 14. Still outside.
On the bottom into turn number 3. Kevin Harvick looking
clear of the 4.
You've got 3 drivers trying to win their very first ever race, racing
holding you tight outside even.
Times as they make their way back to 1.
Still there on your quarter.
Into turn 1.
Quarter bumper, still bumper outside.
Side by side.
8 lined up with you.
Ways off of turn number 2. That allows Briscoe to go back to the point by a half car length.
18 laps.
Hey, trying to roll to your quarter outside. Outside, he's there.
He'll give up the fight.
He stayed on track, lined up with that 14.
Tyler Reddick almost said thank you very much, but Chastain had too much.
Ah, damn it!
Again.
Crackheads are shitty.
Oh
shit! Oh shit!
All drivers looking for their first Cup Series win. It's Briscoe at the point. Now they're side by side for second. Chastain and Reddick.
And neither of these
are behind them if you need it.
Inch, not now, not ever. Through the dog leg, racing back to turn number 1 with Briscoe out front.
Briscoe finally breaks out of the box, puts and gives himself an advantage of about 4 car lengths over
still there.
Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick.
All clear.
Takes the second spot away, driving away from Ross Chastain, who is back to 3rd. Then it's Kevin Harvick 4th and Ryan Blaney 5th.
Stuart Haas Racing leading. You've got Richard Childress Racing 2nd. Went back into turn number 1, led by Chase Briscoe.
This is exactly what Briscoe wanted. Clean air and clear racetrack. He's trying to run away and hide from Tyler Reddick and Ross Chastain. Kevin Harvick in the 4th position.
Tyler Reddick slowly but surely closing in on Chase Briscoe. The battle for 3rd tightening up as well. Here's Kevin Harvick within a car length of Ross Chastain.
We have 15 laps to go, 15 miles in all. Let's reset it for you. Briscoe out front. He's never won before. Tyler Reddick in the Chevrolet, driving for Richard Childress Racing, has never won before. And Ross Chastain has also never won before. Right behind them, a 9-time winner here in Kevin Harvick. Then you've got the driver that has led more laps than anybody else here this afternoon, and Ryan Blaney. But right now, Dan Hubbard, Chase Briscoe out front and slowly but surely pulling away.
Different lines being employed by the top two drivers. Here comes Chase Briscoe. He'll go to the high side. Meanwhile, it is Tyler Reddick. Under to the bottom all the way through turns 1 and 2. Not making an impression on the leader.
Still about 4 car lengths between the top 2. 4 more back to third place running Ross Chastain. Then it's Harvick, Blaney, and Austin Dillon.
13 laps to go. If you think it's over, not so fast. The final lead change in every race this year has taken place with less than 10 laps to go. 13 to go right now, and it's Chase Briscoe up front.
For a moment, I thought Briscoe was pulling away, but guess what? Tyler Reddick wants to make a race out of it. Down the back straightaway they go.
Reddick finding a bit of speed in that inside lane off of turn number 2. Here in turn number 3, also utilizing the bottom of the racetrack and closing in.
Well, you got drivers right now giving 110%. They will get everything they can.
12 to go, still by 2 to the 4. He's pushing that out down here.
Fourth, he's getting a little better with each lap, and he's closing in on the rear bumper of Ross Chastain.
That battle for third, though, beginning to lose touch with the top 2. Chase Briscoe, the race leader, over Tyler Reddick in second. Then it's Chastain and Harvick nearly side by side.
Working bottom inside.
Bottom of the racetrack.
Still there, door on you tight. He's staying on with you here. Still there.
3.
Harvick's entry into turn 1 was getting better lap after lap after lap, and Chastain knows it, and now he feels it. They are
still down there, quarter.
For third, you've got Ryan Blaney in the 5th position.
Bumper.
In Harvick to the bottom.
Clear.
On to third, 4 now. Harvick in 4th. Blaney just a car length back in 5th.
10 to go. Briscoe, Reddick, Chastain, all 3 again looking for their first ever win. I can only imagine the emotion and the pacing that begins down on pit road.
It is. It's something that these teams, they know they've done their job. The engineers, the crew chief, the car chief have done their job.
Coming back, 9 to go.
It's your fucking fault, fucking Proto!
They're
fucking piece of shit!
They can all day long. They can do nothing but do what we...
Working bottom inside.
Fuck Elliott. He's trash. He's fucking trash.
Reddick trying to close in. Is he getting any closer, Dan?
Still there, door.
Oh, so far the distance has remained the same.
Only in 10 minutes.
He's got to drive.
Bro, how much is gas where you're at?
Perfectly. Hit his marks. Get his turn in right. Briscoe takes the field to turn 3.
Trouble off of turn 2. Austin Dillon.
Spin behind you.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Dagger did.
You gave me everything I needed for the restart. It's building loose now, but really good.
I've been on my poke man.
8 laps to go.
Just went away there towards the end.
On the racetrack.
No,
Goosey.
Has been.
Yeah, copy that.
Bro, it's 569. Right, like a mile and a half up the road.
Lead is going to go away.
Can you only imagine what must be going through his mind?
Let's get back.
Through the crew's mind.
What Thomas?
They were headed to victory lane, and now they see the yellow flag flying here at the start-finish line.
Good thing is you got another shot at it here.
Can go kiss my ass.
Oh yeah. Learn from that one for sure.
Rubber on those cars?
Let's find out from our pit road experts with only 20 cars on the lead lap. Steve Post, Jason Toy. Steve, what do you think? Do you come to pit road with only 7 laps to go?
Just heard the conversation.
Your timing on the restart there in the last one was 22.
This is where you're the sitting duck as a crew chief. When
It's all right. You ignore everybody when you go and play fucking that stupid Fallout game.
Now we'll see what everyone behind them does, because some will come in and get new tires. The key to this thing.
Yeah, bro. You'd be like, what? I'll help you level up. Hey there, man. Let's fucking trade our swords.
5 or 6 cars to give them a little buffer if everyone else comes in for new tires.
We are about to find out. Why do crew chiefs make a lot of money? Well, here's a good reason why. Do you bring your car to pit road? Do you leave your driver on the racetrack? Could you become a sitting duck, or do you need to find brand new Goodyear Racing Eagles to strap on the race car. Top 5, top 6, 7, 8. Looks like everybody is going to follow Briscoe around and not come to pit road.
Right.
And not everybody.
Lucky dog coming. Safety top.
Oh, what, the top 12 cars at least stayed out?
Why haven't you got her a Bluetooth earphones for her to put one in so that it wouldn't distract? You're an asshole. What happened to that fucking $200 I donated to you?
If you're wondering why Kyle Busch was so far in the running order, he got busted for speeding.
I just wanted to see the look on his face.
I just wanted to see the look
on your face,
dude. The beneficiary of
what the fuck you talking about?
AJ Allmendinger, so he'll go back around and catch back up with the tail into the field. Well, here we go, Jeff.
I thought I saw your dad over here, bro. And I was like, yo, what up, G? And the guy turned around, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. The dude had like a fucked up gouged eyeball going the other way, and I was like, oh, that's not Gino. Hey, from the side, I thought it was your dad here, because he has that handlebar mustache.
Veteran Kevin Harvick in fourth. Ryan Blaney is fifth.
Bro, when you gonna grow that thing out? You gotta beat your dad at that fucking game.
Eric Almirola, the rest of the top 10. It's going to be decision time now when you have to figure out which lane you want to restart in.
And that choose rule coming up here momentarily. Dan Hubbard down in turn number 1. I have one question for you. Can you flat foot turns 1 and 2?
No, I don't think you can. You're carrying a lot of speed. There's just not enough banking right here. It's only banked at 90 degrees. And yes, I know the resin is on that outside lane. The drivers have been...
Are we choosing this time, Brandon?
But it's not incredible grip. So no, you have to hit your marks even in this next gen car, and you can carry a lot of speed and worry about it.
No, we're not.
The drivers do that here today.
Copy.
Reddick, but no.
I think the first tires are going to be all the way back, 14. A couple guys on right, and then 4 back there.
He's got enough car.
Why in the hell?
Tyler Reddick, where Tyler Reddick is concerned, he's got to be thinking, okay, what didn't work?
There we go.
Like the one to go now. They called it before you guys got to the line and screwed them up.
Job done on the straightaway.
Nah, dude, it's my goddamn car.
Copy, we thinking bottom or top? I'm guessing bottom again.
Pit without penalty.
Dagger, she said no, man. You're never gonna learn. I hope your woman like just fist you in the ass, Dagger.
1 or more laps down. Now all the cars 1 or more laps down have the opportunity to pit. We've got 5 laps to go. There'll be 4 to go next time by.
Dagger's gonna meet that one woman one day that's gonna be like, what the fuck you say? And she's gonna be like wearing the fucking pantsuit, the whole goddamn 9 yards. And the next thing you know, we're gonna get a picture of him tied up with a fucking ball gag in his fucking mouth.
If you're going to win this race, Alex, I think when you take the green flag, whether you make the
he's trying to beg her
on the apron, whether you try to stay to the
We'll have 3 to go when you take.
He's begging.
The point is, the driver that lifts first.
Damn! She said, fuck you, denied. I don't see nothing.
Speed game of chick starts going to be nuts when they all go fanning out 3 and 4 wide. Then they got to funnel back into turn
1 hour of
one.
Fortnite, please. I want to listen to him get cocky.
Go to the inside lane. What does
4, 3, top lane, 12 and 45 in your mirror.
Fill the inside of row 2.